Hello, 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 hello. My name is, for those that don't know me, Tia Santiago, aka the Freedom Developer, aka the Thugs Pastor. And I've been getting 1,000 text messages and DMs, so I can only answer everybody like this at one time. So I'm going to finally watch the documentary My Life with Mary J. Blige. I get to finally see it. I've been moving the whole time it's been going on. And so, of course, social media has ruined it for me, and everybody has posted clips, and I haven't seen it yet. So, just to give a quick backstory, I met Mary J. Blige at her brunch, actually. It was actually at her brunch. Everybody was saying, oh, you met her at her concert, and at her concert. I wasn't at her concert, and that clip was exactly that. So that was a clip of what we talked about. I actually had a chance to share my entire story with her. It was like the woman with the issue of blood. And you told everything. When she told Jesus everything, I told her everything. So what you saw, I didn't even realize that the director caught that part. I will be showing you guys a clip when I don't even know how to edit, but I'm gonna figure it out and show you all some other footage that did not make the documentary. That's why, for one reason, you don't mention everything, because you never know what is going to be in it. I was actually interviewed by them as well. Now, I didn't even know that the documentary was about the actual My Life CD, which I had thousands of stories on my life. Just the simple fact that that Christmas when My Life came out, I had 5 copies. That's how much everyone knew how important Mary J. Blige was to me. Like, ever since I was at that age, in 1994, I was introduced to Mary J. Blige before 94. It was actually You Remind Me. That was my favorite song. You Remind Me. Long story behind that song, but that song. So Christmas morning, I opened up my gifts. I get a CD from my mother. I get a CD from my grandmother. I get a CD from my sister. I got a CD from my brother. And I had got myself one because I didn't know if anybody was going to get me one, but I got one when it dropped. It was Christmas time. It was around Christmas time. So I actually got 5 My Life CDs. It's so funny how it's full circle now. The number 5 is the number of grace. And here we go. That CD actually changed my life, of actually being able to meet her, because she was doing the documentary about that CD. I didn't know, and that could possibly be why the other part got cut out, because the song that saved my life was not from that album. But that album gave me a lot of strength. That album got me through a lot of stuff. I think when I got to that track, Happy, it was over for me. That song, it was just over for me. And I probably sung that song at every karaoke. Now I can't sing no more. Too bad. I've ruined my voice. Yes. But I used to sing Happy at every karaoke possible. How can I love somebody else? Oh my God. If I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go. Sing all I really want is to be. I wanted to be happy. I had lost my dad. That was a rough time for me. So let's get into it. I'm about to watch, and I'll give you some more feedback, some more backdrop, some more backstory, and hopefully I'll be able to infuse the pictures in you actually seeing me being introduced. So how I got in the brunch was crazy, because I had tickets to the brunch. And we're not going to mention who needed the ticket. Anyway, so we they needed the ticket, so I was like, but God is so strategic. Had I walked in that brunch at the time that my name was on the list, and I actually got in the brunch at that time, I wouldn't have had that moment. I keep telling people, what you think is a no is God's yes. So once everyone was in the brunch, the doors was closed, no one else was in the hallway. No one else was in the hallway. I'm on the phone with my bestie, and I was like, yo, I'm just chilling. I'm waiting for my people to get back with me to find out where the pass went and who got the pass and how to get the pass. I said, I'm just waiting. I'm chilling. I'm good. So I'm on the phone with him. And so I'm like, yo, I said, Mary J. Blige is in front of me. I said, she just walked in. I said, nobody else is in this hallway. I said, yo. I just was like, hang up. I got to take a picture. Hang up. So there she is. I'm like, okay, let me get a picture. So at least I can say I was that close to the queen. Yay. So what you saw, which I didn't get to see it yet, like I said, I'm about to watch it now, but the clips that I keep seeing everybody see, what you saw is not the time frame that we spoke. No one else was, it was like, well, you'll see on my picture who was in the hallway. That was it. Once Lorenz Tate and his people walked in, they walked in past me. I was like, hey, walked in past me. That was it. Nobody else was in the hallway. It was just me. Yeah, and like two other people, but you'll see them. They went and spoke to her first. And then I told her, I'm telling you, that little clip, we talked for a minute. I told her how many E-pills I had taken. I had told her how many bottles of liquor I took. I even told her the song that, like, she heard the whole story. So that little part that they got in there, that is not, we talked. So here's the banger. This is the exciting part. Not worried about the brunch now, because I was like, I'm good. This is what I was coming to the brunch for anyway, to tell her God used her as a vessel to save my life. It wasn't my time. God used her to save my life. She needed to know that. All this time, I did not realize she needed to know that. I knew that she needed to know that. But God just showed me how much she needed to hear that. And she sent her producers back out to get me and bring me inside the brunch. That's when you see me in my video clips up there filming her honoring the Clark sisters and her honoring Cicely Tyson. This is how I got to go inside and hug and touch Cicely Tyson. I love her.
You better not dream it.
This just started and I'm already crying.
And so
I don't know how I'm gonna get through this.
To actually help women to believe in themselves and help myself believe in myself and live
I
out
don't
things
know.
and
Oh
let
my
people,
goodness.
especially women, see how I come through.
Every time I see her, I don't even think people really understand. Like I was literally about to jump. The angels turned the song up. Oh,
My second album, My Life,
my
was the most
goodness.
important because there was a lot in me and there was a lot wrong and there was a lot I needed to get out.
There was a lot going on around that time. There's only a few people that really, really know. I would never tell it either.
Probably my darkest album. Like one of the darkest albums.
Wow, thank you. Wow. I literally know how she feel right there. How she said she felt about Anita Baker. That's how I felt about her. Wow. I knew I was gonna do this. Charlamagne said he cried 3 times. I'm on number 5 already.
This be good first for me.
That's it. Memories.
Sunday.
That's the song.
Bodyguards. Crowd's like right there.
That's the song. I know everybody's like, how is this the song that caused you to start selling drugs?
This is gonna be great.
You would never understand it. I would literally have to tell the whole story. But that's the sound.
She's not a pop star yet, but it's on her way.
It was that sound.
We went into a lane that nobody was at.
That New York sound coming down there to Baltimore with the country girls. You know they called us country in Baltimore. Hey, that was the sound. Magic.
We saw the video. And we were like, oh my God.
You remind me.
Back with the combat boots and the tennis skirts, and it was.
How many of us have that story? Molestation. How many of us? Oh man, how many of us have that story?
Take your time, one day at a time. It's all on you, what you gonna do.
Now ladies, check me out. I got something I want y'all to hear.
Wow.
It gets so lonely sometimes, but that's my choice.
Thank you, God.
I'd rather be by myself than be going through some more hell.
But we made it. I was 5 years old.
That's me thinking those lyrics.
I don't even remember the age. It started so young.
Those times when I felt like that.
In church.
I was writing.
You gotta start over new. You gotta start over new, my God. You'll be at peace with yourself.
I just wanted you to know that.
There go my there go.
Ever thought that what you was doing is not saving somebody, that you needed to know that you saved my life. I
didn't even know they caught that part.
Because I heard your voice and you came on the good woman down, and I thank you and I love you.
Wow. Oh.
Stay strong. I am, and you look beautiful.
Stay strong, and you look beautiful. Oh my God.
A lot of times we feel this way. You don't want to even go there. It's just too scary to be.
Wow.
I just wanted you to know that, in case you ever thought that.
See, that was the end. I just wanted you to know that. That was the end. That was the end of me telling her.
I tried to jump and I couldn't, because I heard your voice and you came on the good woman down, and I thank you and I love you.
Oh, well, man, I didn't even know they caught that part.
Stay strong. I am, and you look beautiful. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Mary went to.
Yay, Mary!
A lot of times we don't.
Going into the brunch. Yeah. When I saw that, you can even tell that was from somebody's phone. I did not even know they caught that part.
Like this big hole.
I have to show you the clips of me being recorded outside by her director. But I had no idea that they caught that part. I had no idea. I know she sent them out there to get my story, but it was outside. We recorded outside. It was crazy. I did not know. That was from somebody's cell phone. I think whatever, that part was so impactful for her to want to put that in there because
I was going through a lot.
That was crazy. I did not even know that part was in there. I literally thought me being outside telling them the whole story was what might have been put in there. I had no idea that they caught this part. That's crazy.
My life made me feel like I could relate to somebody.
It took me back then. It took me back. So here I am. This is the part I was telling you, just a quick interview. Just asking me questions and finding out who I am and finding out my story and how, it came to that. And this is the amazing director. Amazing, amazing. She was sweet. I had a lot of fun. So that was this part. Wow, 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 wow. That was amazing. I wanted more. I wanted more. That was amazing. And why you ain't tell me I was in there with Tyler Perry? Getting closer. Getting closer. I didn't even know Tyler Perry was in there. That was so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mary J. Blige, for your life. Hey, my life, my life, my life, my life in the sunshine. That was an amazing documentary. Well done, well done, well done. I think everything about it was amazing. The stories, the guest appearances, the realness. Mary made it okay to be real. She's the trailblazer. She's the she's the barrier breaker. She's the one that really kicked off vulnerability and authenticity and being real. She is the queen of that. She is the one that made it okay, like Taraji said, okay to be me. She made it okay for me to accept all of me, no matter what other people thought about me, no matter how many people wanted to pick on me or whatever it was like I was authentically me and didn't care. I'm telling you, I give that to her. She showed us realness, rawness, being open, being. People judge all the time. Somebody even judged me last week when I told them my story about suicide. They were judgmental, but they like to judge people anyway. So they're from a place of judgment anyway. But it don't matter because I can't be judged. It don't really bother me. It used to bother me. It don't bother me no more because I know my story is going to help somebody else. It's just like her story helped me and so many other people. I talked to a lady the other day. I said, don't forget to watch Mary J. Blige's documentary is coming out. I didn't mention I was in it because I didn't know if I was in it. You don't just run around talking about you in something and don't know if you in it. So I didn't even know I was in it. Till I saw the trailer. But even seeing the trailer, I could have just been in the trailer. I didn't know I was like in the documentary, so it was cool. But the lady talked about how Mary got her through her divorce. She was like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch it. That lady got me through my divorce. She got me through like this woman really helped our generation, like that guy said. When you hear her voice, you heard the pain of a generation. That was probably the hottest line, the hottest phrase, the realest statement that I've ever heard. And it was so true and so authentic to Mary. That's what you heard. You heard that in her voice. You heard rescue in her voice. You heard hope in her voice. You heard fight in her voice. You heard the voice of a fighter when you heard her. I'm just blessed to have had that moment. I'm just blessed. I thank God for that moment. I'll never forget it. And I know one day I'll be able to impact someone's life as much as she impacted mine. That for sure, I know. For sure. I know for sure. So this is when I got to tell her my story. I started telling her the story. That was her face when I told her the 14 e-pills. So I had actually taken 14 e-pills. This is when she was leaving and, of course, walking up to me and she actually did give me words of encouragement walking out. So that was cool. I happened to be standing right there when she was headed out. So I enjoyed every moment of that brunch. And now that I can share all these pictures in my phone now, I will be doing a video of the strength of a woman brunch. I don't know if there's any footage of it, but you guys get to see how much fun we had at their brunch. All of the amazing people that was there. She honored the Clark sisters, and she honored Cicely Tyson. So I was in the room with some amazing people. It was super fun. The food was good. So stay tuned. I love you all. Thanks for joining.